Hey everyone, how are you doing? Oh my goodness, look who's here. We're here finally in live and in living color. Um, I am Dr. Tammy. I am Tammy. Some of you know me as just Tammy. Hello. Oh, I got to remember where to look. I'm looking at you. Um, and we're here to just talk about what is going on and what are you doing and just to catch up. It's been a minute since we've seen you. And you're probably, I'm keep referring to we. Who is this we I'm talking about? And so, Shawntai, introduce yourself.
Hello, this is Shawntai Lister-Mitchell, and I am the owner, founder, and formulator of Class and Elegance Bath and Body Care. I don't know if you guys know this. We're just going to keep it transparent. We're supposed to go live at 1, but we had some little difficulties. Anyway, we're in and we're doing good. And just wanted to kind of pop in and check on everybody. And so we were initially supposed to be going live on my personal page, and I was going to make it public so Tammy can go ahead and invite others in. But for those of you who have been following us for a while, we used to go live all the time with the Chronicles collection. And so with everything that's going on, we just wanted to check in on everybody, see how our family and friends are doing, make sure that everybody's okay, and just check in on everybody and just have a nice little chat. And I see some people joining, and we have, hey, Lynn, Miss Lynn is joining us. How are you doing, Lynn? I'm so happy that you're joining us. So I'm going to go ahead and let Tammy go ahead and finish her introduction, and then we'll just go from there. Okay, Tammy, I can't.
I muted myself because I was over here sharing out over on Periscope.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Lynn. Okay,
While you're
so
talking, I'm going to share and try to invite everybody in. So,
okay.
mhm.
So, what we like for you to do is if you are joining us, to tell us where you're joining us from. What are you up to today? What are you doing in the world today? We love for you to say hello to us, like you see some of our friends doing as they are rolling in here. That would be great. Thank you so much, Lynn. It's good to see you. I know I've seen you like twice in like 2 days. It's great, 3 days. So that's great. So for those of you, hey, hi Liz, how you doing, Lizzie? I am streaming. So first of all, let me just say I'm streaming over here on Periscope, which I'm trying to do better, and I'm streaming over on Facebook. So for those of you that are joining me on one platform or the other, and you're wondering who am I talking to, that's who I'm talking to. And I have a good friend. We have been friends since childhood. We grew up together, and we used to go live a lot and do. We had a show. We had a couple of shows. We would do Past the Cast. We would do shows, and we did all of that for a while, several years ago, and walking in the park. That's nice. And so we did that for several years, and did a little tag team with our businesses and growing our businesses. And so we have decided, during this time to just kind of come in and check in and see what everybody's doing, see what you are up to, and let you see us. So we are here. So we go way back, way back. Shawntai and I. And so, what I'd like for us to do first is to share a little bit about what we're up to. We both, now Shauntai's been in business a long time, a lot longer than I am, and she has so much experience and knowledge in that area. And I apologize for my lighting, it's really dark. So, y'all are getting a little mood lighting today. I have a lamp, I have all this stuff. So now I know when I broadcast from here, which is the first time I broadcast from this space, that I will need to get that together and use my ring light. So I apologize. Natural light usually does it for me. But anyway, we are going to share a little bit about what we're up to, and we want to know what you're up to and see what you're doing. How are you spending this time at home? How are you spending this time at home? So share with us in the comments. So I'm going to bring Shawntai back. Hey, there we
Okay,
are.
I'm back. I'm trying to
There we go.
multitask.
It's
But,
okay. I saw you. Hey,
um,
Camille.
yeah, so yeah, you can go ahead and just greet people as they're coming in, and I've been sharing, and hopefully family and friends are joining us. But who is that? You guys, you have to forgive me. I might be taking my glasses on and off because it's a little blurry in certain areas. I know it's crazy, but I have two different things going on in my eyes. So, anywho, we talked not too long ago, and we were just talking about the situation that we all find ourselves in. And I don't know what you all are going through, but we just wanted to check on everybody, do a wellness check, see what you've been up to with your family, make sure you're okay, stay connected, because with the social distancing and all of the other things that are going on, we just wanted to make sure that you were okay. And so we wanted to stay connected, see what you're doing. What are some of your family fun activities? Just encourage one another, provide some resources for some of you that are parents, or maybe your extended parents, and you're helping, raise your nieces or godchildren or whatever it is, your grandchildren. And so we just wanted to kind of come in and chat a little bit, and just bring some cheer into your life. And we know you'll bring some cheer into our lives, letting us know what you've been doing. And hopefully we can just share some fun activities, because I have a little princess here. She's 10 years old. And so we've been coming up with some different things that we do on a daily basis, other than, the math and the reading, because she has her schedule that she keeps to. She's very responsible. So every day she's working on her reading. And what are you doing, baby? Oh, she's telling me that she loves me. She's doing like little hearts over there while I'm going live. But other than the mathematics and the reading, we're trying to find fun things to do throughout the day and keep to, a schedule, kind of liven it up throughout the day. So that's what we wanted to do, and just to encourage some self-care for those that are watching. So um, I want to look at the chat right now. I'm going to look at the live chat and just go through and say hello to everyone that is joining. Camille, I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Sacred Lotus. This says Sass Edwards and Brandon. There's a few others that I'm not familiar with, so they're probably from Tammy's group. So thank you so much for joining us. So go ahead and put in the comments. Just let us know what you've been doing. So I want to ask Tammy. Tammy, what are some of the family fun activities that you're doing with your boys right now?
Did this become an interview?
Yeah,
So really, we're doing school. That's what we're doing.
yeah, we're doing school pretty much.
We're really like, we're swimming, they're going to the pool, we're doing some of everything that we can do around here. So playing games, movies, maybe not too much. I work on business most of the time, so that's what I've been up to. And so we've been doing some of that, but I really like the idea of focusing on self-care. And I know we have some
Yeah.
things for business owners. So, hey there, Marguerite. How are you? How you doing? Good to see you. And oh, miracles, I need you. I miss you. This is gonna be
Hello.
a long time before I see you again. My hairstylist. So popping in here. Oh my goodness. Amazing lady. And I miss her so much. So let's talk about self-care. Because Shawntai, tell us about your business, because your business is all about that. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so for those of you who may not
Oops.
in body care company, that's okay, Tammy. We can
I'm
go
doing the
on.
most.
I own a bath and body care company where I make products 100% natural, um, with essential oils and herbs, ancient healing remedies, to bring about transformation for your bath, body, and skincare needs. So right now I have I do hair oils and serums for the scalp for a clean and healthy scalp. Also, bath oils and facial balms and things like that. And so, what I used to do, what Tammy and I used to do, we used to go live and do these DIYs on how you can do it yourself, and it was really just a way to give back to our community, our tribe, and to encourage well, everybody, but mainly women, because I would always talk about women being the caregivers of the world. They're always taking care of everybody else except for themselves. And so if you go to my page, Class and Elegance Bath and Body Care, and you scroll through some of the older videos, you'll find a lot of the DIY. It's just simple ingredients you can find in your kitchen to make products for cleaning. I made some products that were that you could use for cleaning, and I, made them so you could use them with your children. They would be safe. And I did a lot of different things, just different things that you could do in the bathtub to take Epsom salt baths and a few drops of essential oils and things like that. So um, tell me what some of you are doing for self-care, because it's so important during this time. So even if you're not going out and buying a whole lot of products, there are things that you can do, and you can get Epsom salt. Whenever I go to the store, I'm still seeing Epsom salt and baking soda and things like that that you can put in your bathtub. So some of the things that I like to do for self-care is journaling. So please make sure that you're taking time in the morning after you have your sacred prayer and meditation, that you do your journaling. Just start writing what you're grateful for, because during this time right now, just talking to people, there's so many people, their spirits are down. They were doing okay, the first few days, and now it's being extended and being extended. And so, some are trying to keep their spirits up. But if you start journaling and talking about what you're grateful for, I know that, I have my family and friends, and I know some have lost loved ones, or rather not lost, but they've transitioned during this time. And, people have not been able to properly honor their members, their family members, the way they normally would for a passing. And so that can be very stressful and disheartening. And so for those of you where, you have your family and friends and tragedy has not, taken place as far as death, we have so much to be grateful for. So do your daily journaling, being grateful, showing your gratitude. I know that I'm learning to laugh more with my little princess being here. She's just like happy and talking and making jokes. And so I just encourage you, when your children are doing that, just take it all in and let it lift your spirit. So that's one thing, journaling. I talked about the prayer and the meditation, and that's the first thing that I do in the morning. Just thanking God for, waking up and being alive and being well. And our health and wellness right now is so sacred. So, there are those right now. It doesn't matter who you are or who you think you are, how much money you have. We're all in the same space right now. And so the clothing and the cars and all these other things, even money, yes, we need money to buy things, but at the end of the day, our health is so important. And so it gives you a different focus on what's important right now. We can see, okay, our lives are what's most important at this time, our loved ones, and our health and our strength. Another thing, and I'm looking at the list, guys, because we've just been doing a lot of different stuff. But Unique and I, and my husband, we've been walking. And so a lot of the parks are closed actually. But what you can do, we have a big yard, a big backyard. We've been walking in front of the yard and then in the street, just going around and around, because the way that our community is, it's kind of like it's a dead end. So we can just kind of walk around and walk in the grass. Unique and Lloyd have been throwing footballs. We have been hula hooping, me and the princess. What else? We've been doing the chalk pictures. And so if you're doing that, please show some of the pictures that y'all are doing, some of the activities that you guys are doing, and share with others. so they can, have some ideas on what they can do. And then also, you guys, I'm going to put in a link with it's a live zoo, like a live zoo field trip with the Cincinnati Zoo. And they've been doing that, I think, every day. And so we go on and we go through the live virtual zoo field trip, which is really fun.
Do you have the link? Is it easy that I can type it in?
You know what? It's the Cincinnati Zoo. And so I'm going to actually, I don't know if you can
Okay,
go to it on Facebook and copy the link and just put it in the comments section. But it's the Cincinnati Zoo. And if you're not able to do it, then I'll do it on
I'm
my
doing
other
it now.
device. Okay.
I'm doing it now. You're okay.
Okay, great, great. And then, they've been talking about us, building up our lung capacity and that type of thing because of this virus that's going on. So I know that Unique and I are going to do a steam treatment a little bit later, our own little personal steam treatment. It's nothing elaborate. It's just like a bowl, some warm water. We're going to put a drop of like lavender essential oil in there. And you know what, Tammy, I just got a notification from the Cincinnati Zoo. So I think they're going live right now. But you can always go back and watch the replay. And so we're just going to do a steam.
Yes, they're going to keep watching us.
Yeah, they're
gonna keep.
Yeah, don't leave us yet.
I mean, we haven't even gotten to the business resources, so we'll have to get to that next. But we'll get all these done. So for those of you that are entrepreneurs, make sure you either come back or hang out with us because we'll be sharing a few things about what's available to you as well. So yeah. Texas State Aquarium. Yes, for those of us in Texas. Whoop, whoop. Yes. But you probably have one in your own area too. Camille said does some things too. So all right, go ahead, Shawntai. This is Shawntai's thing. And for those of you on Periscope, you're probably wondering what is going on. We were going to do this on my personal page on Facebook, and I decided to stream it over here as well, over on Periscope. So for those of you, you're getting a little bonus. You're getting a little love today.
No.
All right.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I got distracted for a minute.
I'm trying to fix this. I'm trying to get the lighting so my background was doing something crazy. Okay. There you go.
So there's a lot of different things that you can do. We have been doing hula hoop, dancing, painting. I call it, our art class. We even had a competition the other day. Unique won. We drew pictures of a ladybug, and I had people to vote on who won, and so she won. You can have your children to write letters. You can have them to, I know Unique likes to do meditation in the morning. Hello, Miss Pineapple. She likes to do meditation.
Love you. Miss you.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of our sister friends from our old group that we used to be a part of. But
hey, and Shawntai, let me just say, Shawntai is so, now if y'all haven't realized, Shawntai is very business and very straight and narrow. And so it's interesting the dynamics here. Like I am loving seeing all the people come in, and she's like, she has a list. She is getting through this list. And so y'all, if y'all see me interrupt her, it's because I got to slow her down, let her know that I know we said 15 minutes, but we can be here a minute. Since we took us a minute to get on, it took us about 30 minutes to get on here. So y'all, she is focused. She is determined to help us out as a community. So it's all good. But I just wanted to say hello to my peeps there. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. The energy. Because people know that I'm just a character. Like I'm a bit much. So oh my goodness, you're in Houston. How could you be that close to me and I can't get to you? The stay-at-home order. How about that? So how convenient. So I'm so glad you're south. Are you living here now? Because we'll have to connect when all this is over, since you're only about 3.5 hours away. And let's see what else. Thank you, Marguerite. I appreciate you. Oh, I know I'm a bit much, Liz. Like I'm, anyway. I love people, and I'm so extroverted that this is really, this is really interesting that we're in this space we have to stay in. So I'm missing people. So I am, going through some things over here. Oh, yay! How liking it? How are you enjoying it? Welcome to Texas. Smart choice, by the way. Very smart choice. So we'll definitely have to connect once this is all over. And I have some trips scheduled to Houston anyway, so we'll connect. We'll connect. So for those of you joining us and you're wondering what's going on here, we don't know. And I am disrupting the flow by taking a pause. And Shawntai stepped out. So I guess I'm just going to have to do something over here to fill the time.
I'm
But
here.
because her list, because I've interrupted her list and she pieced out on me. She gave me the
Girl,
deuces and left the
I
building.
have a little one here, so she's trying to do her own little thing and coming over here and showing me what she wants to eat. And I'm like trying to take off the video, and yeah, so
Hello, we're live.
yeah,
Oh my goodness. So,
that's my
okay. So we're
little
going to resume. So right now we're on the segment where we're sharing some resources for families and for those of you who just want to do something fun and do some things for self-care. So that's what we're sharing right now. And then we'll go into some of the things for business owners. So we kind of had these two segments that we wanted to, or I guess it's three, two and a possible. They kind of blur. And so we had basically these two parts that we wanted to kind of address and just share some things so people can start getting creative and getting out and moving. And Shawntai mentioned something about getting out and walking and things. And what I have done, like I have had a fitness and wellness community for 6 years now. And, we do things over there, but it's kind of been a little dormant. And so what I've done is I've revived that during this time. And so we have challenges. And so we did the push-up challenge in March, and now we're doing this plank, squat, push-up challenge. We're adding to what we're doing. And so we're doing different things over there to keep moving. And of course I do the power hoop and some of those other things. So we are doing some of the same things. So I think everyone who's at home, that's all of us, should be fit by the time this is over.
That's right. Definitely.
We should be healthy. We should be eating better because now we're cooking more and preparing our own meals. We should be looking better. And I'm counting on it anyway.
Definitely.
All right, Shawntai, you ready? I'm gonna put you back on the screen if you're ready. Otherwise,
Okay.
I'll just keep talking and whatever.
No, that's fine. This is supposed to be really laid back, to be quite truthful.
Yes, and she put on her glasses and it is over. Yes, we're in this together, sister. Yes, we are.
Hello, everyone that's coming in that I haven't been able to say hi to.
Y'all know she's my sister. Because she's putting up with me. She knows how to manage me. And she's over there scribbling away. She says Tammy is just chit-chatting. So I'm just gonna go over here and make some notes. See, that's the difference in our personalities.
Yeah, we balance each other perfectly. So we're good to go. Tammy will do she'll be typing up some stuff while I'm talking. But what I'll do, you guys, at the end of the video, I'll go through and put down some of those suggestions. And some Pineapple is talking about throwing down crabs.
Cooking. Girl.
That sounds so good. I would love some crabs right now. Or some gumbo. Pineapple, do you make gumbo? I love gumbo. Whenever my dad comes to visit, I have him to make gumbo for me. That's what we have before he leaves. So love me some gumbo. But I'll put down the activities for the family. And then also there's several different links. So I'll make sure that I put all that in there for the family for you guys to enjoy that. And then Tammy, I'm going to go ahead and let you give some more information.
Oh, now she's bragging. So Pineapple. All right. So when Shawntai comes to Texas, I guess what you're cooking.
Yes, we're going to come and visit you in Houston. I have family and friends in Houston, Pineapple. So I'm going to be contacting you when I come there, when this whole thing is over, and hopefully it'll be over soon.
Soon.
I'm hoping.
Or y'all may just see a whole new side of Dr. Tammy. Because I'm such an extrovert. It's so crazy. Okay. All right. So the next thing is, okay, so we've been, and I don't know if you've been paying attention, but there have been lots of resources circulating for entrepreneurs and business owners. So if you are a entrepreneur or business owner, there are some great programs out there that can help you during this time when you're not able to operate business as usual. And what I know is that many businesses, depending on the industry, you have not been able to do that. Now, what I do, I'm just keeping it going and just modifying it a bit and moving it into an online space. But I know many people thrive on face to face, and some even have brick and mortar businesses where you actually have a storefront. Or a space that you house your business, that you look for that. And there's some things, if you haven't been paying attention, I don't know why not. Because we're all at home. So, but on social media, there's so many things circulating. And if you even pay attention, if you're on Instagram, if you've noticed when you go to your profile, there's a little banner that pops up or a little message that pops up that says for a grant, apply at the SBA.gov. And so if you haven't done that or looked at that as an entrepreneur, you should. And if you have, I think it's on the business accounts. So those of you that have a business account or have moved it to a business account, you probably have seen that. And so make sure that you check out resources like that that's available. And there's some other grants and things that help you along the way right now. Uh-oh, she said, come on over.
I see it and I will. I mean that because I love some gumbo. So I'll be looking forward to it.
You can have mine, but I'll take the other stuff that she's cooking. Look, the stuff that's not all mixed in together.
So what do you like in your gumbo, Tammy?
I don't like gumbo. That's what I'm saying. You can have my gumbo. No, because it has sausage, it has crabs, it just has too many different meats. It has fish, chicken, whatever you want to throw it in there. It has frog, it has whatever, and alligator. It's just too much. It's just too much going on. I just don't care for that much going on in a dish. Like that's just too much. And I'm not really fond of the roux. Is that what it's called?
Right.
Now, pineapple, get me straight in the comments. Tell me what it's really called. That's what I call it, but it may be wrong. But the base, I don't like that flavor. So, and I like more of a brothy soup. Like when I eat soups and stews, I like it more brothy rather than thick and creamy. So I'm a texture person. So, for y'all, everybody's getting a scoop today on me. I love people. So I love quality time with people, and I love touch. Like I thrive on that. So texture is a big thing for me, even with my food. So it's all of that. Like it's a texture thing. Like that's just too much, too many textures going on in one dish. You got things that have shells on it. You got things that don't have, because not everybody take the shells off of like the crab legs and stuff. Like I like the things individually, but I don't want them in the same bowl.
It tastes good. It's really good with okra.
Pineapple is probably cracking up at me.
She's saying that she makes seafood soup as well. So I think you would probably like that versus the gumbo.
Okay, so pineapple, we're going to have a twofold. We'll have gumbo and the seafood soup, and that way I can try it. I haven't tried it, so I will say that there. So someone, yay, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I know everybody's probably like, Tammy, like, what are you saying? But I'm not alone. Yes, it's too much going on in that dish. Like, if we can just do it individually, we're good. But do we have to put it all in one pot?
Yep. It's good. It's delicious with okra. With tons of okra.
I'm sorry.
Over some rice. Okay. You're making me hungry now.
Now we're all gonna go cook. This has become comedy hour. So with Dr. Tammy.
Okay, I didn't logged out of my other device. I don't know how I did that. Let me see if I can get back in. Okay.
All right. So I'm looking at both platforms, so we'll see. I don't see much. So all right. Besides people. Oh, and Camille, you mentioned it, like the okra, like the mushy, creamy, slimy. Oh. Yes, that even adds a whole nother layer to it. I'm just, She fried okra. Now, pineapple, you sound like you got it going on, girl. Sorry. You can comment below. We're doing this through StreamYard, so sorry, I'm not on the platform natively. I'm streaming to the platform, so sorry. Um, probably a troll. Okay, so woo, smothered chicken. Now everybody's talking about food. See, Shawntai, I just totally ruined your broadcast.
No, that's okay. I'm trying to see who this person was from Periscope regarding wing night.
I think it's a troll.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was from Periscope.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it from Periscope. Okay, I feel Tammy, you help me out. I feel like my glasses are crooked on
Girl,
screen.
you look fine. They're
Okay,
fine. They're
perfect.
straight. I can see
Okay.
your eyebrows above both sides, so you're okay.
Okay, perfect. Oh, your friend is still on there. Okay, I don't know what that's all about. But anywho, okay. I haven't been on Periscope in so long. I just stopped it. I had too many.
You know what? I
Craziness
had to.
going on.
I can't deal with the trolls, so I don't like that management. So I've been really just streaming on Facebook, and it's only the last 3 days that I've been over here twice. So
Okay.
and I hadn't been over here in months. If you look at my last broadcast, it's like a year ago.
Yeah, mine is probably
I think
2
I
years
broadcasted with the Perry girls recently, but
ago.
that was it. I was like a pass the cast. It wasn't like something just like this, like me just coming on here to talk and chill out. Okay.
Okay. So where are we at?
It's out of necessity. It's because I got people to feed.
Played a new game called
Chameleon.
Chameleon with family. It was
Does
so
it
much
change
fun.
into something?
Yeah, Margaret, you need to tell us more about that. That sounds interesting.
It sounds like you have to recreate yourself. Is it role playing? Do you play roles?
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Just because usually when you're dealing with chameleons, that's what it's talking about. You know, people who switch, kind of switch things up. All right.
Well, I would look.
Okay, so let me just take a commercial break. We're going to reintroduce ourselves. But those of you probably wondering, where is Tammy looking? Like, I am looking here because that's where the camera is. But then I have my other devices over here. I have the comments over here. So we have a lot. I have a lot going on. This is like technology central. And I think I'm an OT. And so with all this technology, I'm an over technology today. But Marguerite said this is a board game.
Okay. I will look that up, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So do you have any resources that you want to share with business owners or any places for them to look that you would recommend to them? Because I know you. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, Tammy, you can do this or I can do it
as you're talking.
As the live is over. But there are different programs that are available for entrepreneurs. So I'm going to call out some of the platforms that you can go and visit for yourself. I know some will be having like upcoming webinars. So one is I want you to go and visit New Voices Fund. And I recommend going to Instagram. I mean, you can go on their website as well, but I really think that Instagram is very helpful. So the New Voices Fund that was founded by Richard Lou Dennis, who is the owner or the founder of Shea Moisture Sundial. He currently owns Essence Magazine.
You said again, New Voices. What was it?
New Voices Fund. So that's FUND, New Voices Fund. So that's the first one. The second one, I want you to go and visit Shea Moisture. Once again, this is Richard Lou Dennis, and he is offering resources for entrepreneurs. So Shea Moisture. Once again, I recommend you can go to their websites, but make sure you go to Instagram because they're going to have different posts on there. So Shea Moisture. And then the third one is Eureka, and that's spelled Ureeka. Ureeka. That's Eureka.
I can't believe Periscope is blocking my comments. I'm gonna have to get on that. So I had to do it a little different. And then Eureka is Ureeka.
Correct. Eureka. And also Eureka and Fund Black Founders, they are partnering together And that should be posted. That's going to be posted on Fun Black Founders on Instagram and also on Eureka. And so they are doing something this coming week, so you can go and register for that. And I think that's on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. But make sure you go to Eureka or Fund Black Founders and get that information. And then, of course, as Tammy mentioned earlier, you can go to sba.gov, and that's going to give you some information about what's available for not just entrepreneurs and large businesses, but small business owners, sole proprietors that were impacted by the coronavirus.
Hey,
So,
Frazier.
hey, Frazier, that's another friend from one of our groups. Me and Tammy have been in so many groups together, and so I'm seeing some wonderful friends. Oh, hello, Miss Janie. How are you doing? Janie Mumford is joining us,
Oh,
Tammy. How are you
hey
doing? So
there.
good
How are you?
to see you joining us. I hope you're doing well. But those are some of the resources. Tammy, I'll go make sure that you have those. And if not, like I said, I'll put some of those in the comments. And then I also wanted to just let you know if you have any type of student loans, I want you to go to studentaid.gov. And this is going to talk more about, I think it's called the CARES Act. And this is about postponing loans and administrative forbearance. And then there's some options for some that can have 0% interest during that time. Now, I found out a little bit more about that, so everybody does not qualify, but I want you to go and read it for yourself. So that's studentaid.gov, and it's going to give you more about the CARES Act and the administrative forbearance for college loans. And so, Tammy, that's the information that I wanted to share about businesses and about the loans, because I know that so many people have lost their jobs, like it's in the millions. And so I just wanted to provide some helpful information about, how you can be helped and the resources that are out there for business owners, for sole proprietors, and then also for those of you who have loans. And you may find yourself facing some difficulties at this time with jobs and maybe a decrease in hours or whatever your situation is. So hopefully that will help. And Tammy, I'm gonna go ahead and let you
Well, that's good. No, because
let
I
you
know
talk
we had
in.
some of the same resources, so I wanted you to share those since I know that that is kind of how I found out about them. So I didn't want to overstep. So I wanted you to share that. So perfect. And thank you all for those of you that are scribing and putting it in the comments. I appreciate you. That helps me because I'm over here. I told you I got a lot going on. And so those are some of the things we just wanted to just share with you today. We just wanted to take a pause and give you some things to think about and some ways to approach this time. Of course, my thing, reading. Pick up a book,
Yes,
folks.
yes,
Grab a book, either read it or reread it. Either way works for us. But that's another thing to do. And, maybe you'll even read all the books in your house because we're going to be here a minute.
yes. We are. I've been pulling books from the bookshelves, older books, and I have some on my phone as well. But what I've been having Nikki do, I tell you that Unique is very responsible in doing her reading and math. She writes stories. So she's been writing pretty much every day. So for parents, just have your children writing, because depending on whatever grade they're in, they're going to be testing on their writing skills. So it only helps them. And then just have them to be creative. She's very creative. I've even told her that we need to like make a book, because she comes up with all kinds of,
Ooh,
fascinating
it's a
stories.
great, I
Yes,
love that
really
idea.
good. Yeah,
So
she's
I'm going to
really
use that
good.
as a segue to say you can even write that book you've been putting
Yeah,
off. I
exactly.
have four. Shawntai knows about one of them that I need to just pick back up and get it together. And so that's what this time is going to be, is slowly pulling those together. And that way, at least at the end of this, we'll have some products to start moving to the next phase. Pineapple says she finally finished writing her book. She started years ago. Yes, the one Shawntai and I have been working on. We started years ago. We were full steam, and then it just went to a stall. So all of those things. So I think we're all doing that thing, and I think it's a great time to do it. It's a great time to finish some of those things, especially even though I know all of us have a lot to do. I
Yes.
know I can stay busy doing what I just need to do today. However, sometimes you get tired of that. Sometimes you want a change. Sometimes you want to do something different. And so you can always start picking back up some of those things that you have put off or that you haven't done. I think we all will have very clean homes right now. We will all be very fit. We're going to be well read. And
Yes, ma'am.
we're going to have some things to show for it, like our books. So,
You want to do it together?
so
I'm
yes,
sorry, you guys.
it's
Nikki's
all
over
right.
here. Okay, we got some cheesecake factory from the
Ooh,
store, so she's
ooh.
doing some cheese. But we're
And
eating healthy. We're eating healthy, you guys. But it doesn't
okay,
hurt
so
to have a little
ignore
bit
what
of
I
dessert.
said.
Yeah.
Yes, Marguerite, I agree. I think there's at least one book in all of us. So
Yes,
it's a great
Marguerite.
time to start doing it. I mean, it may be an ebook. It may be, it doesn't have to be anything long. It may be a workbook. It may be something short and sweet. It may be just a blog post. It may be something that you
Nikki,
just
you can take them
write.
both
It
ways.
doesn't necessarily have to be something like a 300-page book that you're writing. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about something that's doable with the information you have. And so it may be different for each of us. So yes. Oh, Miss Janie, you started writing your book a year ago. You've
Oh,
got to finish it.
you'll
You've got
finish
to
it.
finish it. It's a great time
Congratulations.
to do it. I can't wait to hear what it's about. So this sounds like we have several authors. So that's a segue in. If you are an author and or you're an aspiring author and you're interested in publishing and getting your book, you can definitely connect with me and I can make sure that you get it done. You can connect with Catalyst for Change Publishing, Global Publishing, which is one of my other businesses. So you can definitely connect with me and we can get that done. We can get that done. I get you started in the right direction. Okay. So she left me. She has left the building. So I am on my own. Long overdue. Yes, Camille, it's long overdue. It's time to start doing it. Stop putting it off, create an action plan and execute it. And, the playbook, if you haven't checked out the playbook, check out the playbook. It can help you with some of those writing down and formalizing some of those things so it makes more sense into an action plan. And like I say, just connect with me. All right, Shawntai,
Yes, I'm back.
we're working on our dreams. So tell me
Yes.
what you're working on. What is that dream you are? I talked
Um,
about mine, my mini. So what about you? What are you working on?
I'm working on several things, but honestly, right now, I'm focusing on my home and just making sure that everybody is okay, making sure that I have a happy home and a happy space, especially with children, because they can pick up on things. You know what I mean? So, really, the purpose of us going live was just to come on and connect and make those connections and share some resources. And like I said, we'll be adding more information in the comments section and stuff like that. And also just working on expanding the business as well. And so I was working on a fundraiser and was due to launch it um, this month or next. And of course, with everything that's going on, that's been pushed back. And so that'll happen when it's supposed to. I'm not really concerned about that right now. I just want to make sure that everybody is doing okay and that we're checking in because it's kind of easy to just kind of withdraw and be depressed and be down, but I don't want to do that. I have not been going on live a lot. Tammy, we used to do this all the time. Like Tammy and I were always together going live.
I'm gonna drag her with me, y'all. She's
Yes,
coming. We
we were we were doing all of that. And now I just want to get back and interact, see how everybody's doing, check on everyone, see how their loved ones are doing. And so I'm still working behind the scenes on the fundraising, but like I said, that'll take place in due time. But right now, I'm just focusing on making those connections with everybody, just especially during this time. So I'll continue to look for resources and to see what we can share. This won't be our last time going live. Tammy has
Nope.
wonderful
She
information. And
she
so,
has reached out to me and said she
yes,
wanted to go live, and I was like, well, let's go. And so we were going to do this on her platform because this is supposed to be her show. And so for those of you that are wondering why I'm kind of just in the back, because I was just supposed to be like a guest, like just hanging out. And, and I think I took over.
that's
Um,
fine.
T,
I don't mind at all. Hello, for those of you coming in, Miss Jenkins, welcome.
all my people, thank you all for being here. I like that my people are here to support my girl and make sure that it feels welcome to come back live and join me on this journey toward more. Hello, check out the
Yeah,
podcast, new upload.
yeah,
I'm putting all my little commercials in there, Shawntai. Sorry.
that's okay. You got to do what you got to do. Somebody put, let me see. Do
Yes,
you?
and you've got to get it for Unique. Hello, you've got to get it for you. You probably see me post about it at nauseum, but but definitely get it. She may like it. She's a little older, but she still would like the story. I think,
Okay.
so I encourage you to get it. But for those of you that haven't picked up Adventures of Misha, make sure you check out Adventures of Misha. Great book. And I have it here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm like this with I
Mm,
actually have it here. And I feel like what happened to it because it was just here. So anyway, but yeah, check it out, adventuresofmisha.com. Um, so yeah.
okay, I will definitely check that out. Me and Nikki will go online and look at it when we get off our live so I can see what it's all about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay. All right. Anything else? Any last words? Any last notes that we did not address?
No,
Let's do that.
I think we've addressed everything. I don't know who has a telescope, but you guys, we're going to be moon watching, and so maybe I'll go live. And Tammy, if I do, I'll tag you because I have a real telescope. Like my husband bought me I thought he was going to give me a little one. He got a huge telescope for me.
I think I
And
remember him doing that.
yes, and
Maybe I
so
remember you talking about it and showing us live like
yeah,
a while back. So
yeah. So maybe I'll do that, and if so, I'll make it public, and you can invite your tribe, your following to come in, and but you guys just keep your spirits lifted, be encouraged, and embrace the ones in the home. Of course, we have to practice social distancing, but with our loved ones, just love them, show them all the love that you can. Just soak up all the love and the energy from the children. When they're laughing and being silly, just soak it all in and take it all in. But we'll keep in contact with you guys. We'll keep you posted on any upcoming information that we receive about, student loans, about small businesses, about fun family activities. And so I'm actually going to include a link that includes, I think it's like over 100 different activities that you could do, because some people are like, look, I'm tired of these. I don't know what else to do. So I'm going to include a link that has over 100 things for you to do. Okay. So anywho, that's all I have. And I enjoyed going live with you. Thank you for everyone that joined. I'm so happy that you took the time to just listen with us and join in, and we appreciate it.
all right, Miss Camille saying there's a few great space apps to follow the stars in Space
Yeah.
Center.
Okay.
So yeah. So if you have any resources now, of course, if you're on Periscope, you have to do it right now, like right now, because there's no go back after the broadcast. If you have any good resources for businesses, for families, for teachers, for whomever, children, put it in the comments. If you're on Facebook, you can definitely put it in. And if you're watching the replay over on Facebook, please put any resources that you have that can help during the next 30 to 60 days. They say 30, but it may be longer. So
Right.
depending on what that is, if you have any resources or things, or even if you have any, if it can be even with health and fitness. So I don't let me, or recipes. I think we're all trying new things. We're trying to be
Yes.
creative with,
Yes, we are.
you can only do so much with green beans. So
Oh my gosh. That's true.
Oh my goodness.
That is
Oh,
true.
those veggies. What are you gonna do? Like, so yeah, so you have anything you can even share that too. Yes. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate you being here, joining us live or via the replay. You'll definitely see us here again. I am here to support my friend and I want to support her on her journey. So make sure I'm going to put it in the chat. Now, I put a website in and I hope I got it right. Like I'm a bad friend because I don't remember it.
That's okay.
cebathandbody.com.
So it's cebathbody.com and I'll put
No
it in the,
and.
huh?
No and. No
No,
A and
no
B.
and.
Just
No
C.
and.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
it wrong earlier. So let me put it back in there again.
That's okay. That's okay. So
Body.
cebathbody.com.
Yes, there it is.
Thank
So
you. That's
that's the
okay.
correct one. So those of you that got it earlier, just take out the A and D. I know it's Class and Elegance Bath and Body, so I know it. And I love the butter. Oh my
I
goodness,
know. I
I
have to
love
bring
the
that
butter.
back.
I need the butter. My body needs the butter.
I have to bring it back. It's not on the website, but there are people that still send me orders for the butter and I'll make it. I just haven't added it yet.
So
I know
that's
you
Shawntai's way of telling me to be quiet about the butter. It's not
no,
on her website
no, no,
because
no.
y'all, that butter, oh,
That's their
it's amazing.
favorite. So if they want it, people still love it, and I'll make it. I
That
just
is
put it back on
okay.
the
So what is the
website.
technical name? Because I call it the butter, but
It's it's it's,
BUTTA. But
it's actually body butter. It's the pineapple lemongrass body butter, but you call it the butter, which is fine.
I call it the butter, and that's what she needs to trademark because
Yeah, we do.
because I always tell people about the butter.
Yeah, you love
Y'all,
it. You love that
I
butter.
love it everywhere.
Butter.
The butter.
Thank you for putting that in the comment
Oh my goodness.
section.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it here. And so she's just gonna have to just bring it back as a regular item. Lemongrass body butter. So
Right.
butter. Let me use my standard English. Body butter. I like to call it butter. The
Yeah.
butter, because that's exactly where I put it.
Yeah.
Everywhere. That's it, Liz. That's it. The butter. And it is amazing. Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
Janice
Year
Young.
round.
Hello, Janice. How are you doing? I didn't see Janice Harris Young came in. Hello, Janice. Good
Hello.
to
How
see
are
you
y'all?
coming in. Yeah.
And Camille says the hair and scalp serum
Yes,
is
ma'am.
good. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. And Pineapple says she's going on the site right now. Go. She has some amazing products. Like her oils, her everything is amazing. But even the lip balm, but
Mhm.
I like the butter.
Yes, pineapple. Thank
And
you for going
I
to the
need,
site. I appreciate it.
yeah, so I need to, I guess this is your cousin, because I don't think this is my cousin.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
The skill will give you lots of life, locks,
The
locks.
serum. She's
Okay, for
saying
the hair and
serum.
scalp. Okay,
Yeah, she has the serum.
yeah. Well, I don't have natural hair, although this will be the hair
No,
of 2020
it's
up.
for anybody. It's for anybody. It's for natural hair
Awesome.
or relaxed hair, whatever you have, it'll work on anyone. So,
Yes.
yeah.
And so, this is probably going to be 2020's hair between my travel and COVID-19.
Yeah.
It worked
Yes.
out for me. I would be looking
Mhm.
a mess right now. Yes, pineapple, the butter. I need to give me a few jars right now. It's crazy. But anyway, thank you all for joining us. We're really going to sign off this time. I'm
Yeah.
not going to
Thank
talk about the
you.
butter anymore, but grab it and check out some of her other products. CE
Thank
Bath
you. You're so sweet.
Body. Make sure I don't put the and in there because that is in her name, but not in the website. CE Bath Body. So check her out. Go to her site. And if you have any questions or you need to connect with her, if you're over on Periscope, I know she has a handle over here on Periscope, but don't think is she uses it. But if you need to connect with her, definitely connect with me. I'll connect with you. She's over on Instagram. Her
Yes,
Instagram handle for the CE Bath Body, I think it's the same, CE Bath Body.
correct. Yeah, for Facebook, for
So
Instagram, for Twitter. Those are the ones that I'm using. Like I said, I haven't been on Periscope. I think it's been 2 years. So, yeah.
yeah, it's been a minute. If it's been a minute for me, I know it's been a minute for you. But that's
Yeah.
her handle on all social media for the business. And so you can definitely connect with her. If you need any assistance connecting with her, let me know. I'll make sure you get connected with her. This has been great, Shawntai. I appreciate you.
Mhm.
And
Thank
hopefully I
you.
didn't mess things up too much by
Gosh,
taking.
no. No, that was funny earlier. We had some funny moments going on trying to get connected. We
Yeah.
had bees and all kinds of stuff going on. So that's a whole nother story. But
That's
anyway,
a whole other story. I think we went live like 10 times before we just finally
so
decided, let's just do it the new way. We were trying to do it old school and just do it from our phones. We said, well, let's just use StreamYard.
yeah,
So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And I hope that all is well the rest of the day. And we'll be in touch, right? We'll be in
yes,
touch.
we will. We'll be going
So
live soon. So God
now
bless
look
and
for
thank
the
you.
graphic. We'll put the graphic up, and probably a few little sooner. We put it up last night for today, but we'll since we have it together, we'll be ready to go next time. So we'll try to give you a little more notice. If you miss us live, you can always catch us on the replay. We will definitely be on my Facebook personal page. So those of you that are family or friends, you'll see us. For those of you on Periscope, I'll try to stream another place. So this may be it. So you may get some of this. South Texas goodness over there too. Thank you,
Oh,
Pineapple, for
thank
hanging
you,
out with us. And if you made it
Pineapple. Thank
this
you for
long, this
joining. Thank
far,
you, everybody, for joining.
thank you. We'll see you later. Y'all
Okay.
take care.
Bye.
Bye.